Our story begins in a peaceful countryside, where an old, wise farmer lived with his three strong, but perhaps a little lazy, sons. He'd spent his entire life tilling the soil, tending to his crops, and building a good life for his family. But as time went on, his health began to fail, and he knew his days were numbered. He worried about his sons, fearing they might not understand the true value of hard work once he was gone. He wanted to leave them more than just land. He wanted to leave them a legacy of wisdom. As he lay on his deathbed, gathering his remaining strength, he called his sons to his side. His voice was weak but clear. "My dear boys," he began, "I have a secret to share with you, a very important secret. There is a treasure hidden in our fields." The sons' eyes lit up immediately. Treasure? This was exciting news. They imagined gold coins, sparkling jewels, all the riches they could ever dream of, just waiting to be discovered. The farmer continued, "It's buried deep, boys. You'll need to dig every inch of the land to find it. But trust me, it's there. It will be worth all your effort." With those words, the old farmer closed his eyes for the last time, leaving his sons with a mystery and a mission. After a period of mourning, the sons remembered their father's words. Treasure. They couldn't wait to get started. They grabbed their shovels, picks, and hoes and headed straight for the fields. They started digging with incredible enthusiasm, their minds buzzing with images of wealth. They systematically went through every single row, turning over the earth with immense determination. They dug deep, they dug wide, leaving no stone unturned, no patch of soil undisturbed. Day after day, they toiled under the sun, their muscles aching, their hands calloused. They dug from dawn till dusk, fueled by the promise of hidden riches. Weeks turned into months. The entire field had been meticulously turned over, furrow by furrow. The land looked different now, fresh, aerated, and ready for planting, though that wasn't their primary goal. They had dug and dug, but guess what? Not a single coin, not one piece of jewelry, no chest of gold, nothing. No tangible treasure had been found. Disappointment started to creep in. They felt confused, a little cheated even. Had their father played a trick on them? Was there truly no treasure after all? They discussed their findings or lack thereof, feeling quite dejected. All that hard work and nothing to show for it. However, as the planting season arrived, they looked at the freshly tilled soil, now perfectly prepared for seeds. Since they had already done all the hard work of digging, they thought, why not plant some crops? So they sowed seeds, corn, wheat, vegetables, into the wonderfully aerated and rich soil. And because the ground had been so thoroughly worked, it was incredibly fertile. The sun shone, the rains came, and the crops began to sprout with unusual vigor. That year, the harvest was magnificent. It was the best harvest they had ever seen, far exceeding any previous year's yield. The fields overflowed with abundance, more produce than they could have imagined. They sold their crops at the market, and the profits poured in. It was more money than they had ever earned from farming before. It was then, as they counted their earnings and looked at their flourishing fields, that they finally understood. The old farmer hadn't lied. The treasure wasn't gold or jewels, but the rich harvest itself. The hard work they put into digging the fields, searching for that elusive treasure, had inadvertently prepared the soil perfectly, leading to an incredible bounty. Their father's wisdom was profound. He knew that the greatest wealth wasn't found buried in a chest, but unearthed through diligent effort and perseverance. And that, my friends, is the incredible moral of this story. Hard work always pays off. Sometimes the rewards aren't what we initially expect, or they might not appear in the form we imagine, but they will come. The effort we put in, the dedication, the perseverance, it all contributes to our ultimate success and well-being. Whether it's in our jobs, our hobbies, our relationships, or our personal growth, consistent hard work lays the foundation for future prosperity. It teaches us resilience, builds character, and ultimately leads to truly fruitful outcomes, just like that bumper harvest. So, the next time you feel like giving up, or if you're looking for a shortcut, remember the farmer and his sons. Embrace the grind, put in the effort, and trust that your hard work is a treasure in itself, cultivating the most rewarding harvest of all. If this story resonated with you, please give this video a big thumbs up, share it with someone who needs to hear this message, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more inspiring tales and valuable lessons. Your support means the world to me, and it helps this channel grow. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.